Yo, what is going on, guys? It is Jonathan back again with the weekly scope, and today I'm talking about one of the more interesting fights to come from this whole YouTube influencer, social personality, sports personalities fighting that we have been seeing recently, and that is Adrian Peterson versus none other than LeVeon Bell. Honestly, as somebody who, when I started watching football, these two guys were probably 1A and 1B in their respective position at running back. This is very interesting for me as a fan of both football and boxing. I think this is going to be a very fun matchup, and it's going to be very interesting to see two NFL athletes compete in a different sport and two of the better NFL athletes compete in their sport. But it is a heavyweight fight. That is interesting. I do think this is going to be a very interesting fight. It's supposed to take place on the Austin Mcbroom and Gib undercard. This fight is going to be very intriguing to watch for sure. I think it's got a lot of factors going in. Apparently, Le'Veon Bell has been training boxing for a while now, sort of like Frank Gore, just to stay conditioned in the offseason. And apparently, Adrian Peterson, well, we don't know. He probably has too, to be honest. I mean, I know a lot of sport athletes that they do boxing here and there, just to keep their cardio a little bit higher. But as far as predicting, who knows? I think Le'Veon probably does have the advantage because I think his slickness will definitely help him. He was definitely more of a slick running back than Adrian Peterson. And me personally, that's why I picked Darren Williams to beat Frank Gore because, a lot of these athletes, especially these big muscle athletes like Adrian Peterson and Frank Gore, they're a bit too stationary, too big to move properly and fluidly. Like you look at a lot of boxers, not that many boxers are pure muscle walking around like tanks. I mean, you have a few like Canelo, even him, you can see he still has a little bit of baby fat. He's not completely shredded and bulked up with pure muscle. And I think that's for a proper reason. You don't want that lactic acid buildup, definitely when you're in there in the boxing ring for however many rounds they are. And you, of course, need to have cardio. And cardio, while having bigger muscles, definitely affects your cardio and how much cardio output you can put out in a certain amount of time. But regardless, it's going to be very entertaining, first and foremost, and I can't wait to see how this plays out. If I had to pick one to win, it would definitely be probably Le'Veon. As you can see, he's punching the hell out of this goalpost right here. But with that being said, we'll see how all this plays out, and see you next time. Peace.